Welcome to the Comic Book Shop of Doom. I am your host. Here's another video, courtesy of Comic Book Resources. Dave Bautista is relieved to be finished with the Guardians of the Galaxy's Drax. It wasn't all pleasant. Gee, I didn't know that Guardians of the Galaxy 3 came out yet. Oh, wait, it hasn't. Let's ruin it for everybody. So there's all these rumors there's going to be all kinds of death in that movie, which I don't agree on. I think that that's one of the worst things that Marvel's doing is all the killing, because comic book characters go on. If this guy wants to move on or he gets too expensive, recast. And if it's going to be a deal where, we can't recast him, he's so well known in the role and everything, that's a lie, because James Bond's been recast. And James Bond's a more iconic character than Drax the Destroyer. So if you want to wait a bit, give it a couple of years off, which they do anyway. They usually, this stuff isn't around for like seven years in between some of the sequels. So that's sick. But coming up, they're going to have the Guardians of the Galaxy this year. And, he's basically given away the ending that he's going to be one of the guys that dies. I don't think that's right. If I ran Marvel, I would definitely be pulling this guy in the office and either finding him or telling him that, hey, man, you're never going to work for Disney again or whatever, pulling this crap. Shut your mouth. I'm surprised they don't have a gag order on these guys where they just say, don't talk about the movie. Just act surprised when they ask you some, spoilers like, hey, we hear you die in there. And I do? I didn't know that. I guess I'll have to see the movie. And stuff like that. I mean, that's what they used to do. Now it's just like, everything's out, So this guy gets called the greatest wrestler that moved over to acting by another stir. What's his name? The dude that did the Glass Onion movie. Hell, I don't even remember his name. I mean, what was his name? The guy that ruined The Last Jedi, Rian Johnson. He put him in that Knives Out Part 2. And he's like, Bautista is the greatest actor, that's transitioned from pro wrestling over to movies. And this is what you get, So I don't know. Like I said, I would definitely chastise this guy if I was behind the scenes in the office and say, what are you doing? Leaking that you're going to die, basically, with these comments, stuff like that. You got a brain, and he probably don't care because he was mad that he didn't get the big scene with Thanos where he's the one that lays him out, So I don't know. Maybe they lied to him. Who knows? But I definitely would be mad about this, where if he does die or whatever, he's leaking basically the part of the ending for the movie by doing this kind of stuff. Everybody have a good day.